Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Fraser here from Online Teachers Club, and today I'm going to talk about DaDa or DaDaABC. Comes in many names, been around for a long time. Many of you who have been in this game for a long time have probably heard of it, and it's the company that I worked for the longest period of time, almost 5 years, or I think over 5 years. I really lose track of time. So DaDa was the first Chinese company I worked for. Before I worked for DaDa, I worked for some Vietnamese companies, and I worked for a Thai company. DaDa was the first mainland China-based online teaching company that I started to work for, and when I started it was great because it was a huge step up with regards to salary compared to the Vietnamese and the Thai companies. And the platform was much better and everything was smoother. It was great to start with. Now, I started with DaDa 5 years ago. Back then it was a totally different thing. It was a small startup company. It was a friendly group of staff who had contact with, and it was a good company to work for. They paid very, very well. Close to $30 an hour was my rate, which they offer nowhere near that now. And yeah, it was a great place to work. So I taught kids there. If you don't know about DaDa is a platform that focuses, its focus is not really changed. It focuses on one-to-one classes with young learners. Not as young as Wales goes, although DaDa is going low now. They're all going really young now. But anyway, DaDa generally has a lot of kind of high schools, and also they have a lot of younger kids too. Anyway, young learners. So this is a company in China, and they launched a long time ago. Since then, lots of things have happened. As I said, when I first worked for them, I thought they were a great company. I went to a meetup. They hosted a meetup in Chiang Mai. I flew up with my wife to Chiang Mai. I thought we'll make a holiday out of it. So I went to the meetup. I met a load of other teachers. I met the Chinese team, who were a bit cold, to be honest, in person. I don't know, when I went there, I thought, I'll try and chat with them, get friendly. Maybe there'll be opportunities in China in the future or other things. Maybe I'll try and see if they can promote me or whatever. I was trying to build relationships, but I was trying to make small talk with them, and it was just completely cold.
Okay, hello, I'm Fraser, and I'm from Manchester in England, and I live in Thailand, and I work for DaDaABC, and I've been working for them for almost 18 months now. I was working for another online company before, an online teaching company from Vietnam, and I enjoyed teaching online, but there were a lot of problems with that company. And then somebody recommended DaDaABC to me. I applied and I started working for them, and I just thought it was really great how all the classes were one-to-one and how you kept the same student. I think that's one of the reasons I really like working for DaDaABC, is because you keep the same student for a long period of time, and they keep re-signing, and you keep teaching, and you get to see their progress as well, which is really rewarding. My favorite memory with one of my students would be with a student called Phoebe, and at one point it was close to Christmas, and she'd made a big picture for me with a picture of Santa Claus saying "Merry Christmas, Teacher," which was really sweet. So that was probably one of the favorite moments. So I'd advise a new teacher to be very smiley and active in classes, and to just get to know the student as best he can.
Hello, Teacher Fraser. I'm Angela. I'm happy that you are my first English teacher. I like you very much. Hope you have a good holiday in Thailand. Love you.
Anyway, so after this meetup in Chiang Mai, it's pretty much when everything started to fall apart. DaDa was taken over by a huge company, TAL, and since then everything was standardized. They looked over it. I think they looked at everything, and they were looking at how to save every little penny, every little dollar here and there, and the teachers were the ones who were affected the most because of this. And a lot of people left. Some people, I hung on mainly because I was recruiting for them as well, which is a reason why I hung on to a lot of companies, because I was recruiting for them as well as working. If I just do a couple hours a week, I can keep my account open and the referrals can keep coming in through my website, which is why I kept working for DaDa for so long. Now, recently I've stopped working for them. I stopped about 3 months ago. I quit and I closed my account, just because of the communication between me and the staff members, with regards to them booking me classes and other things. I had an empty schedule for so long, and none of my referrals were coming through. I was suspicious that they weren't even that they were getting teachers through me and just deciding not to pay out the referrals anymore, and just weren't updating the system. Anyway, so let's talk about what DaDa is now, what it's like today, and is it an opportunity you should get involved in. So I'm going to have a look at the most up-to-date information for working at DaDa today. Okay, so according to DaDa's website, you can earn from $15 to $25 an hour. I don't think anybody will see the 25 ever again. I think you may start at 15 and may earn 18 if you work there for 3 years. Just the way the industry is right now. Now, should you work for DaDa? So what's the situation? DaDa is a platform where it used to be a platform where you have a fixed schedule and pay regardless of student or no student. That's changed now. Now it's kind of like an iTutor system where you open slots and you're only paid for the slots that are booked. The other thing is they have an incentive scheme where the more hours you work in a month, the more you're paid. The issue with that incentive is sometimes they don't give you the hours you want, so you can't earn those higher rates. They spread the hours out thinly so they don't have to pay the higher rates. So that's one thing. Overall, is it terrible? When you look, you have to compare it to the Chinese companies as a whole. It's not completely terrible. You may be able to sign up, get some hours and make some money. They always pay on time. That's one advantage. 5 years with DaDa, they once slipped up on my payment, and it was my fault because I changed my bank and I put the SWIFT code incorrectly. So other than that, that's a big advantage. you would expect that's the norm, but it's not. A lot of companies sometimes pay late, so DaDa has always paid on time. That's a good thing for them. So they seem to be hiring new teachers at 15 an hour, and it seems to be a system where you open slots and you get a booking, or you may not get a booking. Classes are generally around 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes long. And they're one-to-one classes with very young learners. If this seems like it's something you're interested in, go ahead and check out their website and take a look. But just to wrap up, would I recommend DaDa as a school? Not really, but if you've got no other options and you need some extra cash, go ahead and try. You never know. There's been companies where 10 people in the past. There's been a situation where there's a company that I want to work for and 10 people tell me how terrible this company is, and then I go and work for them and I get a full schedule on day one. So you never know. They sometimes treat new teachers better than the old ones. Some teach the old ones better than the new ones. So you never know. So that's my story with DaDa. That's what the situation seems to be now. Hope this video helped. Comment below any comments or ideas, and I'll see you in the next video.